What if the fairy tale you thought you knew was never really a fairy tale at all? Forget the glass slipper. Forget the perfect princess waiting to be rescued. Six Gun Snow White by Catherynne M. Valente takes one of the world's most famous stories and transforms it into a powerful, unforgettable Western fantasy about survival, identity, and finding your own strength. This is not the Snow White you remember from childhood. Born to a wealthy and powerful father and a Native American mother, Snow White grows up caught between two worlds. She is a girl searching for where she belongs, carrying the weight of a complicated past and facing a harsh world where kindness is rare and survival is never guaranteed. But this Snow White is not waiting for someone else to save her. With a six-shooter in her hand and determination in her heart, she becomes a survivor in a dangerous frontier filled with violence, betrayal, and unexpected challenges. Her journey is filled with loneliness, courage, and the struggle to define herself beyond the stories others have written for her. What makes this audiobook experience so special is the way Catherynne M. Valente completely reimagines a familiar legend. She takes the pieces of a classic fairy tale and rebuilds them into something darker, deeper, and far more human. The audiobook brings this unique world to life with every moment, from the dusty landscapes of the Wild West to Snow White's emotional battles and personal discoveries. Listening to her story feels like stepping into a strange and beautiful dream where fairy tales meet gritty Western adventure. If you love fantasy stories with strong characters, unusual retellings, and heroes who feel real, this audiobook offers an experience unlike anything else. Six Gun Snow White is not just about a famous character with a new setting. It is about a young woman fighting to control her own destiny in a world that constantly tries to define her. It's about strength, independence, and discovering that your past does not have to decide your future. Catherynne M. Valente's writing creates a story that feels both familiar and completely new, the kind of audiobook that stays with you long after the final chapter. So if you're looking for a fantasy audiobook with a fresh perspective, powerful storytelling, and a Snow White you have never experienced before, this is a journey worth taking. Listen to Six Gun Snow White by Catherynne M. Valente and discover a fairy tale transformed into an unforgettable adventure. You can start listening today. Find the audiobook link in the description below.